What's going on YouTube? Brad Vapes here, back for another Eliquid review. This one is fortunately not going to be a weird one. It's not going to be another weird savoury liquid. It's just going to be a normal one, but I am wanting to do a few more of them because you guys seem to like them. So I am trying to get a hold of the infamous crab juice. So if anyone's got that out there, then feel free to send it my way. And I'm also looking for, I think it's like a chili Eliquid, which I tried the maple hot wings one by Vape Mate, and that was pretty uncomfortable. So if anyone's got that one, feel free to send it out. But in this video, we're going to be checking out Eliquids from pure-eliquids.com. The website's there, but you can't really see it, it's out of focus. And the liquids on this site are the V2 Cigs Platinum e-liquid. So it's V2 Cigs the brand, and this is their Platinum e-liquids. I'm guessing they've got like different grades of e-liquid. But yeah, the flavors we're going to be checking today are mint tea and peppermint. And I'm going to show you a close-up of the box now, just because the box is really nice. It's high quality. It's got a nice sort of silver look to some of the letters, and it looks really fancy. And it also comes with a manual, which I'm going to mention in a second, because there's something important on that, which is quite cool. At least it's a cool feature in my opinion. And also I'm going to show you the bottles now. The bottles are really nice. They've got child-proof lids, but again, close-ups now quickly. You can see they're dropper bottles, and I'm going to show you another close-up after this in a moment. But you can watch here when I unscrew this bottle, it claims on the box that they're child-proof lids. But you can see when I unscrew this one, I'm not pushing down, I'm not putting any effort into it. You can see that came off straight away. I'll fasten it right back down again. I'm even pushing down when I'm fastening it. So there, that's not going on any further. And I just untwist it, and I didn't put any effort in there, and it just came off. So I mean, the child-proof lid on the mint tea one is pretty decent, but the one on the peppermint one is kind of crap. So if you're going to claim that you've got child-proof lids, you want to make sure they actually are child-proof, because I mean, I'm not a child, but if I was, I'd probably still be able to get that off. But yeah, the cool thing about the bottles is the dropper section, like the glass dropper bit inside, and I'll show a close-up of that now. And it's angled in a way so that you can get every last drop out of your e-liquid bottle. And I'll show you a picture that is in the manual which sort of describes that. Because, I mean, I've been really enjoying this liquid here, which is Chef's Vapour's Welsh Custard, but the actual dropper in there, it's probably about 3 or 4 millimeters off the bottom of the bottle. So I mean, I'm gonna have to really scrape and tip and try and get that out, where these have done it in a way so that you can get it all out, sorry, quite easily. Another thing that I should mention is these are 80 PG 20 VG liquids, so the vapor production isn't as much as like the normal e-liquid which I would try to vape. That I would vape. So if you're more into like sort of your cloud chase and big clouds, this isn't for you, because it's more aimed at trying to create a more authentic smoking experience apparently. And also if you look on the side of the boxes here, they each have a batch number, so I don't know if you can see that, but that says batch number VSBO and then batch number VSBT. And you can actually go onto their website. I'm not sure how, I haven't really done it myself, I'm just taking their word for it. But apparently you can put these numbers in and check the exact grade of ingredient and quality, and you can basically see what's in your bottle of e-liquid by the batch that it's in. So that's quite cool. They claim that no other e-liquid companies do that, or they think no other e-liquid companies do that, but I know quite a few are doing it now, like e-cig Wizard I think is doing that now. But yeah, so you can see here, this is the peppermint, and when I press the button, you're going to see, I mean, it's chucking out vapor, but when you vape it, the vapor production is a lot more discreet, to say the least. But let me just sort out, so this air hole's right in the way of the coil, yep. And that was only 3.7 volts with a 1.3 ohm coil, so I mean, I'm not really forcing it to make more vapor, it's just like pretty standard. Just putting it at that setting because that's like a standard setting, so everyone out there will be able to put it to these settings if they're going to vape it. But yeah, this is the peppermint, and I'm just going to give it a try, and then I'm going to talk you through what it is that I'm tasting, and obviously you're going to see the vapor production for yourself. So you can see the vapor production isn't actually even that bad, to be honest. It was worse before, so I think maybe the coils just needed breaking in, because I've been trying it a little bit off camera, so I'll just have another one, because maybe it's just performing extra well right now for some reason, so I'll just double check that one. Yeah, it's performing decent. I mean, it is performing, it is making less vapor, sorry. but it's got a nice peppermint flavour. I mean, and even the throat hit, I was expecting more of a throat hit considering the PG content, but I'm not really getting that much of a throat hit if I'm honest, especially if since it's a mint flavour, because mint's normally a bit more like on the back of your throat. Like the mint tea, that one kind of kicks you up the arse. But the throat hit, it's not really there for me. I mean, I'm not really getting one. I'll have another one off now. I'll have a really big drag here, see if I can get that throat hit in there. But to me, this liquid's quite smooth. It's not exactly like smoking a cigarette, but it is a different feeling to higher or 50/50 liquids or higher VG liquids. I mean, there is a bit more dry. It feels drier than 50/50 liquids or higher VG liquids, or even a slightly heavier VG liquid. So I mean, I sort of see where they're going with the sort of more authentic feeling. There's more authentic vaping experience, but I mean, even then, it's I don't know, it doesn't feel like smoking if you even remember what it's like to smoke. But if you're just coming off the cigarettes, the dirty cigarettes, then maybe this will work better for you just because of the way it feels. Maybe even the vape production, because cigarettes don't make that much smoke, so this may be sort of more like a cigarette. It's been a long time since I smoked, so I can't really speak from experience anymore. But yeah, that's just what I think about that. And as where the flavour is concerned, it's a nice peppermint flavour. It's not the strongest flavour I've ever tasted. It's quite subtle, but the flavour itself is nice. But you've got this sort of weird back tone of I can't explain what the back tone is. It's sort of like maybe a bit more leafy, maybe a bit more like a like not a burnt leaf, but like a charred leaf. I don't know. It's a really weird explanation. You definitely got a back tone of something. It's something more earthy taste and something a bit more leafy. Tiny bit of a burnt taste, but not like a burnt coil or not like charcoal or like a cigarette. It's just a sort of a back note of like a leafy sort of slightly ashy taste. That's the only way that I can explain that. And now we're going to try the mint tea, which honestly I thought I was going to hate this one. Mint and tea. I've tried peppermint tea and it wasn't the grandest thing. But this mint, and I've just dropped my top cap. Give me a moment, and I just dropped my mouse. Everything's going wrong. Yeah, I don't really like tea. Let me just make sure I'm back in the same place. I don't really like tea, but we'll vape this anyways. And if I go to the shop part of this website, you're going to see they've got a starter pack of the V2 liquids, or the platinum liquids, and the ones that I got sent out was the 25ml bottles, which are usually £13.45, but now they're £12.99, and it comes in a variety of flavours, and I'll quickly just go through them with you if you like. They've got red tobacco, Congress tobacco, Sahara tobacco, menthol, cherry, grape, vanilla, coffee, peppermint, green mint tea, green tea mint actually, chocolate and cola, and they've also got these flavours available in 50ml bottles. But yeah, this is the green mint tea. Actually, well, mine's just labelled as mint tea, so I mean that might be a different liquid. They might have changed it. But yeah, as you can see, vape production is fine. Nothing that I can complain about. Just a bit smoky here now. But yeah, we'll give it a vape, and I'll tell you how it tastes, and you're going to be able to see how it performs. And yeah, again, this is a 1.6 ohm coil, and I'm going to put this up to 3.9 volts. You know what, I'm going to put up to 4 volts, just so I'm hitting the 10 watt mark. So I'll show you how it performs again, because it'll be a little bit more powerful. Yeah, so this is green mint tea, or mint tea. Don't know, they might just change the name. But on mine, it's mint tea. On the website, it's green mint tea. So we'll see how this performs, and I'll tell you about the flavour. See, the menthol in this, the mint, because obviously peppermint isn't a harsh menthol flavour, it's just peppermint, like sort of toothpastey. But the mint tea, it's more mint, like menthol crystals, and you're definitely getting, let me just change the settings because it got a lot darker outside. It's more of like a sort of like a mint, like you sort of, the first time you try it, you sort of like crap yourself a little bit, and it's getting really dark in here, and I can't change the settings any lower. It's sort of a shock because it's so minty. But I'm really surprised actually by this liquid, because the idea of mint sounds disgusting, but the idea of tea, sorry, sounds disgusting, but I'm not really getting like a tea flavour. It doesn't taste like like a cup of tea per se. But honestly, it is a nice flavour. I mean, I prefer this to the peppermint, but I thought I was going to prefer the peppermint over the mint tea. But the mint tea, it's sort of just like a refreshing herbal sort of taste and menthol, and it's quite nice, to be honest. I prefer the mint over the peppermint, but even then the peppermint still, it's decent, but the flavour needs to be stronger in my opinion. And I thought since the PG content was so high that the flavour would be better, as PG carries flavour better apparently, as everyone says online, but I mean, I haven't got any conclusive evidence of this. But yeah, so that was them two liquids. I've got nothing much more that I can say. But I'm going to be reviewing the next two, which I do not know where they are. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Which are cherry and vanilla. I'm going to record them straight after this video. I'm just going to clean out these drippers. By the way, I am using an Octopus Mini RDA. But I'm going to clean out these drippers, and then we're going to try out the cherry vanilla. I'll put a little annotation on the screen of that video, so you can skip past all the information about sort of the, you know, batch number, checking your contents and all that sort of stuff, so you can just watch me vape and talk about it. But yeah, so that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked it, comment if you want to ask or say something, and subscribe if you haven't already, because, you know, who doesn't like subscribers? But yeah, thank you for watching. This video probably went on way longer than it needed to, but I've got in the habit of blabbering, so I hope you don't mind that. But it's nice to be able to just chat on with you guys. Actually, about that, my video cut out, and I do apologise, but I don't know what I was saying, but I was basically apologising about blabbering and saying that I'm thinking about maybe doing a vaping vlog. I know a lot of people do it. I don't want to seem like I'm just copying or following a trend, but you probably can tell that I like just chatting to the camera. I used to hate it, but now I'm kind of getting really comfortable with doing it. But it would be nice to be able to sit there and just talk about like vape and happenings and stuff that I've got and stuff that I like and stuff that I do, and just random vaping related stuff and some non-vaping related stuff. But that's just an idea. I might do it, I'm not sure. But this video is probably about 15 minutes long, so I'm going to stop now. Like if you liked it, comment if you got something to say, subscribe if you haven't already, because I like subscribers. And yeah, leave the video now. Me, not you, me. Bye. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.